Hey everybody, thank you so much for signing on today for our POAC online recreational events. My name is Brittany and happy Wednesday everyone. It is hump day and that means we have Mr. Jim from Key of Awesome Music. He's going to be jamming out with you today. So excited to get this going. If you missed any of our sessions, you can go on our Facebook page and our videos or check out our YouTube channel at POAC Autism Services. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our amazing videos. So let's get this party started with Mr. Jim.
Hey everybody, welcome again to our wacky, wonderful, whimsical Wednesday in the middle of the week, hump day, right? Hi, Adrienne, thanks for tuning in. So you're already tuning in, beautiful. Right on cue, right on time. Hope we're doing well. We're staying happy and healthy again in this next week. We are still social distancing. I think the school year might be coming to a close for a few of us, if not already as a school year is over. So welcome, happy early summer here, and happy summer if you are on summer break now. So we're gonna do as usual, vocal warm-ups, right? Silly vocal warm-ups, a song or two that is just a lot of fun. We're gonna break down the words of one song, and then we are going to do a little bit of percussion only. That's why I have these instruments out right here next to me under the POAC sign, if you can tell. They're sort of stacked on top of one another. And we'll do some sign language, and then we're gonna end up with finishing with the final song, right? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that your cat piano broke. That's no fun. Hopefully you'll be able to get a replacement, or you can make do with something else. You know, sometimes there's some cool apps out there, Adrian, that you can get on maybe an iPad or an iPhone or a device like that actually has a keyboard, a piano built into it. It's kind of fun. I've used one in the past. I can't remember what it's called, but they're fun. All right, so let's use our voices to warm up here, just because before you work out, right? You want to make sure you stretch a little bit, your legs, your arms, your neck, everything, because you don't want to pull a muscle. Well, the same thing goes with our throat, right? We want to make sure we don't pull a vocal cord, because you can do that, and it hurts. Hey, thanks for Josie Mitchell checking in here. Super cool. All right, so let's warm our voices up. And you know, if you've seen us the past few weeks, we do some silly vocal warm-ups, and it's just to break the ice, to kind of let loose a little bit. And if we can do some of these silly things, we could do anything, right? And so we're gonna try something where we're gonna sing the musical alphabet, because we've done this in the past, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And it doesn't go to H, it goes back to A again in the next octave. We've talked about this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're gonna say those letters with a musical note behind them. And then we're gonna do a little Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms as a tongue twister. And then we're gonna end up singing high and low notes, sort of one up against each other like that, all right? So that's gonna be our vocal warm-ups. Let's sing some vocal warm-ups, musical alphabet. So for you first who are here now, Josie and Mitchell, what we do is we play a musical note. It's an A note. We're gonna say the letter A with that note behind it. A. Can we try to hit that low note, or if it's too low, maybe go a little higher? A, try to sing that with me. Can you sing an A note? Can you imagine if we talked to each other all day long in a key like this? That'd be a little silly. How about B now? B, that's a little bit higher than A. B, B, help me sing this B note. I know it's silly, please be silly with me. How about C? C is a little bit higher than B. C, this is the most popular note in music. You will find this in a lot of keys that are in popular music on the radio. How about D? D, there's a lot of cool classical songs in the key of D. Did you know that? Now you know. Let's go to E now. E, this is getting really high. Oh my goodness, this is almost out of my range where I have to go into falsetto. How about F? F, oh my goodness, did you know that Hey Jude is in this key? And then how about go to G? G, that's really high. And if you have to go into falsetto, that's okay, right? Remember falsetto, you let your voice be really airy, let the music go to the back of your throat, and sort of sound like this. G, the guys might sound like girls, and the girls just sound really high-pitched when they do this, or like Mickey Mouse. Good job. So we just sang A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now let's do that tongue twister we've talked about in the past. It's like Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, or Sally sells seashells by the seashore. We're gonna try Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms. Should eat them, not mash them, but it's just to make sure we speak clearly and we say it loudly enough. So we wanna enunciate, that's speaking clearly, and projecting our voice, that's speaking loudly, right? So we're gonna enunciate and project, okay? So musical note behind it. We're going to say, Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. And then we're going to move it up and up and up. All right, let's do it here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. We went up a little and then we came back down. We kind of went, ooh, and then back down, right? So that's a really silly thing to sing, isn't it? How about the next one? Same words, just a little bit higher in our range. It starts here, so help me out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. That's really silly. Now we're going to go even higher in our voice. That's where we're going to be. So here we're going to start on this note right here. We're going to say the same words. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Good job. Nice. Give yourselves a hand. Now we can go higher and higher and higher. But that can get a little really high where it almost sounds like, oh my goodness, can I even hit that note? And after a lot of practice, the answer to that will be yes. All right, so let's take a huge deep breath now. On the count of 3, we're going to take a huge deep breath. Then we're going to sing a high note right after we sing a low note. So we're going to sing a low note first and then a high note. So we're going to pretend like we're on a roller coaster. We're going to go oh, a couple times, okay? We're going to do it 3 times. Go low to high, low to high, low to high, like that, okay? So let's sing a low note. We're going to say the word low as we sing a low note. We're going to say the word high when we sing a high note. So it's going to look something like this. Low, high, low, high, low, high. Okay, let's try it together on the count of 3. I know it's silly, but we're stretching out the big parts of our voice here. We're going to try to do this on one breath. So the idea is we're going to take a huge breath at the beginning, suck it in real big like we're blowing up a balloon, or we're going to go underwater for a while. And then we're going to let it out with a long and loud, low, high, low, high, low, high, like we're on a roller coaster. Here we go. Count of 3, huge deep breath, and then low, high, low, high, low, high. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Low, high, low, high, low, high. All right. That's pretty cool, right? Good job. We're warmed up. Let's sing a couple songs here. First one I got for us. Get your instrument if you don't have one. I got my tambourine on my foot. You can hear me jingle jangle it. Of course, I got my harmonica and kazoo plus a guitar. I also have a ukulele, and I got a bunch of other percussion instruments. I got a bongo, a maraca, an egg shaker, some drumsticks, a kabasa, a tambourine, and they're all sort of stacked on one another over here. All right, so feel free to pick up your instrument and play along on this next one. We're going to do a couple other ones that we did not do the last few weeks in preparation for summer, because summer is almost here. And for some of you, summer is here as far as not being in school goes. So summer is going to be here over the weekend. It's the official start of summer. Very cool. That's okay. If you don't have a kazoo, you can go like this. And that's sort of the same thing. That's, you just basically have to hum out a melody. That's what using the kazoo is for. Or you can go, which is kind of like a trumpet. Right? Something silly. Very cool. Let's do this first song. First song that kind of reminds us of summer. Then we're going to go over one that definitely reminds us of summer. All right? And we're going to go over the words that, show them on the screen, read through them, and then play it, okay? First song that reminds us of summer that we have not done before. All right, let's try this one. This is called Sweet Home Alabama. This always reminds me of summer. I don't know if it does for you, but that's our beat. If you ever want to follow along with what I have going on my foot. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry on, see my kids. Singing songs about something. It's so bad, you want to see that. Yeah. All right. Sweet home Alabama. Let's sing it real loud. Lord, I'm counting on you. All right. Little shoes, they got softer. Baby, no, I think you. Lord, pick me up so much. Nice job. Pick me up nothing. Now, how about you? Let's sing it. Sweet home Alabama. Let's guys, that's all you. Sweet home Alabama. All right. Lord, I'm counting on you. Check out your instrument real loud. All right, good job on that. Sweet Home Alabama. That always reminds me of the summer. I don't know, for some reason it just does, right? Not that hard of a chorus, sort of easy to remember, and it's a good rhythm to it. All right, so this next song we're going to do, I'm going to put my guitar down for a minute here, and I'm going to take this off because we're just going to be going over the lyrics of a song. This is an oldie, but a goodie. All right, I'm sure you've heard it before. Hey, all right. Oh, JJ, nice playing the bongos. Beautiful. Love it. I'm going to get my bongos pretty soon too, man. Good stuff. All right, so I'm going to come closer to the screen to say hey. All right, Donna. Good you like that, Josie and Mitchell. Very cool. All right, so we're going to go over a song here that reminds me of summer. And I think it might remind you of summer too. It's called Under the Boardwalk. Why not, right? It's like going to the beach, right? You got the boardwalk at the beach. Maybe we're heading to the beach, properly social distancing, right, boys and girls? And so I'm going to show you the lyrics here. And we're going to read through the lyrics just a little bit. And we're going to sing the song afterwards. So if you want to take a screenshot of it with your phone or your device, that's super cool. I'm going to leave it up there really quickly. Screenshot of the whole thing. And then you can just like zoom it in on your own, right? So there's a screenshot possibly. And then we're going to bring it in closer. First line of the song. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof. Yikes, that's hot, right? And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Wow. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. All right, and the cool part about this next line is it happens a few times over here. You see, under the boardwalk, out of the sun, right? Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. We'll say we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, right? So there's a lot of boardwalk stuff coming here. That's okay, Adrian. We can make it up as we go, right? And it's just about going over some of the words here. So we're going to go over again the second verse, which is cool because it talks about a park, which is kind of nice, right? So here we go. From the park, you hear the happy sound of a carousel, right? It's like going to a carnival. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be, right? Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. They say under the boardwalk a lot here, right? We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love, right? Under the boardwalk, right? So what's really cool, they say the same thing down at the bottom, right? The chorus happens several times in the song. So that's really the chorus. If you want to take a screenshot of that, that's a good spot to take a screenshot of. All right, super cool. They say under the boardwalk a lot in this song. And the cool thing about that, I like this a lot about this song is under the boardwalk, when they say that, they say it really low, right? And then right after that, somebody's saying it really high, sort of like high pitched. And so the reason why I wanted to do this is because we worked on our warm up today where we went low, high sort of thing, right? And so with this song, we really get to practice that in reality in a song. So we say under the boardwalk, out of the sun, right? That's a lot different than out of. That's a huge, big difference between really low and really high, right? So we get to put that practice into reality. If you lose track, chances are we're saying under the boardwalk. They say it quite a bit in this song. So let's get our instruments. We're going to jam along on this one. All right, let's do it. So my beat, the beat that I'm going to create on my instrument is going to be something like this. I might not keep that the entire time, but if you could do something like that on your instrument, that would be golden. So I'm going to try to keep that going. If not, we might be doing something like this, okay? So you can try it like this, but like this, more like this. So let's try that. Here we go. Oh, there's something down on the top of the roof. And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet might move. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, right? I'll take you to my baby, where I'll be. Here we go, under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We out in the fun under the boardwalk. People walking by under the boardwalk. Falling down under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Let's get back to that original rhythm. That's our rhythm, right? Stop, 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 right? Stop, stop. From a park to cheer, happy sounds from a carousel. Nice. You can almost taste the French fries and hot dogs to save. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. I think you might be where I'll be. Let's see on the floor, pretty close. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. Out in the fun, under the boardwalk. People walking around under the boardwalk. Falling down under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Keep that rhythm going with us. All right, let's sing it again low. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. Really having fun under the boardwalk. People walking around the boardwalk. Really falling down the boardwalk. Boardwalk. All right, cool. If you didn't know that one, it's okay. It's always nice to learn something new, right? So they say under the boardwalk a lot. And they say having some fun, out of the sun, people walking above, we'll be falling in love. That's a good thing, right? To fall in love. To be in love, what a beautiful thing. It's the best thing you could be, right? In love. Happy, right? Joyful. All right, so I'm going to put my guitar down. Good job on that one. Thanks for singing a song about summer with me. All right, so my guitar is going to go down. I am going to use this, which is the seat I like to talk about. I move this back just a little bit so you can see. It's called a cajon. It's a box that I sit on. It also is an instrument. It's a storage space. So I'll show you. If you've never seen it before, boom, I got an X marks the spot over there. And the top part sounds like a snare drum. Down here sounds like a bass drum or a kick pedal. So if you have a drum set, that would be played with your foot. And this would be played with drumsticks. All right, so let's keep a rhythm here. We're going to get into some good rhythm. And I'm also going to use something else here too. I'm going to take one of my instruments from here. All right, so got your egg shakers, maraca, kabasa, tambourine, and a bongo. And JJ's got his bongo, right? All right, so I might use the tambourine here. I'm really quickly before we get started into doing a strictly percussion-related activity, which means just using anything you can keep rhythm with, right? Maybe you got a pair of pens or pencils at home, you can use as drumsticks. Maybe you could turn the upside down part of a small garbage can and use it like a drum, right? Or a bongo. Really quickly, got some egg shakers, right? Shake these in your hand back and forth, but if you've never seen me do this, you're in for a treat. If you have, well, you've seen it before. You can get into a rhythm with these and juggle it. So it sounds like pretty cool, right? So that's going to be our rhythm. Our rhythm's going to be like a That's what we're going to try. We're going to try a So that's what we're going to do. That whole rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, right? So it's basically counting to 7 and then doing a 1, 2, 3 really quickly after that, all right? So this is about transitioning. I want us to focus on transitioning today because we're transitioning from the school year to the summer, right? And so when you play a rhythm, we've done this before, and that's kind of like more of like not a quarter note, not an eighth note, but more of like a 16th note. So this is a 16th note with a little ba 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 in there, okay? So we're transitioning from 16th note and added 1 in there. So can we try that together on the count of 4? Because music's based off of number 4, right? Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we come to a stop. All right, and when we come to a stop on the second time through, after we go through that like that, after the second time through, I want us to just have a lot of fun and play anything you want at that point. So the whole time, that's 1. That's 2. This is 3. And then for a couple seconds, I want us to just play anything you want, like or you can just play, or you can play, or anything you want, any of those rhythms. So feel free to choose one of those after we play this. And I'm going to count it out. All right, so that would be. And then we go back into the rhythm one time, okay? So let's try it out with a cool little solo in the middle there. Transitioning, this is all about transitioning from a 16th note to a fun little rhythm and then playing a couple second freestyle, anything you want to play. Ready? Count of 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Help me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then like back again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. And a fun little ending there. Feel free to shake your instrument and play as fast as you want right now on the count of 4. Anything you want to for about 15 seconds. We're just going to have a fun little improvisational jam. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything you want. All right, look at samba, baby. Oh my goodness, that's just a bunch of different beats right I played in there. Good job playing along. All right, so I'm going to put my instrument down here. I'm going to take my tambourine off my foot. Feel free to place your instrument down in the seat next to you or the table. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Thanks for saying hi, JJ McKenzie. Very cool. It's okay that you can't juggle, Adrian. It's not an easy thing to do. It's kind of like making an X in the air when you juggle. Almost like you're making an X, right? You're like boom, 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 kind of like that. It's kind of what it's like. All right, so we're going to do our sign language now. So we're going to try another one we have not done before. So don't worry if it's don't worry if you can't get all of them 100% on the first try. I didn't either when I first learned them. So all I want you to do is try your best. And if you get it right 100%, awesome. If not, no problem. We can always work on it later, right? And it's just good to try something new. You never know who you're going to run into one day that might not be able to hear you, but they can sign and they can see, right? So they might be able to figure out what you're trying to tell them. And sometimes people are really good at reading lips too. But if you can't hear or if you have a hard time speaking, you can use sign language to communicate, right? That's why I like doing it. So let's try this song here. This is going to be one of our challenging ones. I saved the last 2 sign language songs for us that are the most challenging for the last couple weeks. So this first one is going to be Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You might not think that this is a challenging song, but it is when it comes to the signs. We're going to totally skip the bridge part of the song. That's the part that says, lemon drops like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. We're going to skip that part. So we're just going to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And we're going to do it slowly. All right? So here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Somewhere is like this. So you pretend like you judo chop or chop your hand. Some, and then where is like this. Do quotation marks. And bring it down like a squiggly line. So it's somewhere. Over is putting one hand out and then going over with it with the other hand. You're climbing over your hand. So somewhere over. Rainbow is going from one side of your body like this and pretending like you're bringing the rainbow across, right? That makes sense, right? It's like the rainbow starts, it's got to start somewhere. So it starts on your other hand and it comes over here. So somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high is like this. Way up high. There's, you just point up. There's a land as you go like this. Pretend like there's a land in front of you. A land that I heard of. Point to your ear. Once is a hand out and swipe it with your pointer finger. Once in is going in. We've done this for other songs like In the Jungle, right? You have one hand out and put the other hand sort of through it. Once in a lullaby is like this. One hand out and you conduct, right? Because that's what music is. We do the same thing when we say, right? Which is what we use when we sing The Lion Sleeps Tonight and some of our other songs with sign language. That means music. Okay, good. So let's put it together. That's the first verse. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Same words again in the beginning. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. Skies are blue. Thanks for tuning in here. I appreciate it. All right. It's okay for it to be a little hard. What is that? Aga? I'm glad that you like it. It's okay to be a little challenging. It makes us get better, want to get better, right? That's the beautiful thing about it. So, skies are blue and the dreams that you dreamed of. You just do a squiggly line from your head for dreams. Dreams really do is like this, right? Pretend like you're playing a piano almost. Really do come true is pretend like you shoot like a water pistol off of your chin, right? Skipping the next part, same words again. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, it's super cool. That's awesome. All right, now we're going to say bluebirds fly. Bluebirds fly. That's easy, right? So blue is like this. Number 4 each hand. Shake it back and forth. Birds is like this. You chirp your birds next to the side of your cheeks. Fly is pretend like you're flying. Bluebirds fly, right? Birds fly over. Over. We did that in the beginning. The rainbow. Y, you shrug your shoulders. O, you make the letter O in a circle. Oh, why can't I? What a great movie. Wizard of Oz is a great movie, isn't it? Thanks for chiming in with that. Awesome stuff. Good job signing on Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And if you want to check back on it later, you can look it up later and follow along. Let's get our instruments again for one last song. Adios, amigos. I got my ukulele. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody's staying happy and healthy, having a wonderful week. Of course, you come back here, same POAC time, same POAC place next week at 2:30 p.m. for here again, Mr. Jim on Wednesday. Adios, amigos. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and adios, amigos. See you later, friend. Adios, amigos. Time has come to an end. Adios, amigos. My seat's gone. Adios, amigos. Are you ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to rock and roll? Yes, and the POAC Virtual Walk is on July 19th. Super cool. Same POAC time, same POAC place next week, 2:30 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for spending time with me. Bye-bye.